Jenkins, and now opens the door for McGovern. Is that 15? No. Eddie Betts. Eddie will love this situation. Look for some magic here. Eddie runs around. His first goal in 2018 is a ripper.
This was set up for Eddie. The call was play on. Didn't go far enough. All right, I'll just run around and do what I do every single week.
He had one look at Jake Carlisle too on the mark and thought, I'm having a piece of that.
Yeah,
Douglas arches the back and then pumps it in the Eddie Betts direction. Beautiful kick. And Betts did not have to break stride.
Magnificent kick. Eddie did well. Douglas knew exactly where Betts wanted it, back to the goal square. Eddie started about 25 metres out from goal, led back. Just a perfect kick.
Underrated player, Douglas, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's high quality.
Gets better every year.
So, answering goal here for Adelaide comes from the little wizard, Eddie Betts. He's out. He's just got to compose himself. The bounce didn't work for him. Off the side of the boot, it hits Eddie Betts, who kicks a goal. They got there eventually.
Greenwood just put the 1 minute around the footy and grabbed it, followed back up again. Eddie Betts, he'll kick that for sure, Eddie.
Hurt those sort of turnovers coming out of defensive 50, and Eddie Betts doesn't make any mistakes.
O'Shea's reefed into the ground. There goes Crouch, and there goes Betts, and there's the first of the second half.
Plays the waiting game and then places it for McGovern, who's recovered. At the back, Eddie Betts, a little shake, and around the corner and into the pocket. He finds some friends, he kicks it.
Saving tackle in many ways, Jared. Fantastic. Here's the goal. Nice body work from Eddie Betts, but Luke Brown, take a bow.
I think with a minimisation, almost eradication of prior opportunity, players have just got to get it in their head. There's sometimes you don't take possession.
High ball into the pocket. Jenkins gets to the front. Walker flew as well. They all converged on it. Paholke out to Eddie. Oh, it's gone through! Deathly silence. He's still turning new tricks. The middleman. He goes to Bryce Gibbs, who knows his former Carlton teammate, but he didn't even wait for Eddie. Eddie's gone anyway.
Anyone get near it. Great connection there. Gee.
He's kicked two tonight, Eddie Betts. It's a hesitant kick, but it's straight. And they're not done with yet, the Crows.
For Suckling tonight, McRae whipped it back. They can't quite get it clear. And now Betts with an opportunity about 50 metres out. Oh, yes! Yes! Yes!
Started, and then Eddie Betts, good pressure, and Eddie finishes it off. Not too many players on their left foot in these conditions.
The footy, this can happen, and Gallucci was able to get on the end of that. That's a good kick to Betts, and Betts will have a really tough kick.
Right on his distance, given the wet footy, I would have thought.
So he sets himself up for the drop punt. Kick of about 35 metres. And that is pretty good, Eddie. It doesn't matter which pocket. He gets his second.
One from each side. One from the...
Picked it up tonight. Betts almost stole it off the pack. Little opportunity here. Handball was partially smothered there. Went and got it looking for the free kick, and it's been paid.
Just went too high there. Clear free kick. And son.
George Plugger and Buddy is the only other players to have kicked 250 goals for two different clubs, Eddie. And he nails that, so he kicks number 3 for tonight, Eddie Betts. Don't reckon he'll play next week.
Won't play next week, but...
Fogarty around the corner, long ball deep, and Eddie's got a chance for number 4.
They're loving the efforts of Fogarty there, just staying hard in the contest.
Been a brute tonight, isn't it?
He's a brute of a kid. And just feeling that he'll play every game while Tex is out.
Nice, dry footy. Drop punt again. Kick of choice here for Eddie Betts. And he does it again. Goal number 4.
Playing on taller opponents than him, so highly rated inside at the D's.
Jenkins went early, Betts did well, left foot by Betts, looking good, looking great, good on Eddie.
Sitting where you're sitting, Bruce.
Well, BT, you got the upgrade on the way over. Very disappointed you couldn't on the way back.
Oh, well done, Eddie. Betts has kicked his second. Something at last for Adelaide.
Sees Millerer. He shows too much of it to Shaw. Did he take arms? Eddie Betts plays on advantage. Crows in front. Gibson heads long. Douglas used his body on Patton. Knocked it onto Eddie. This is Eddie's moment. Patton chases him. Can't get him. Eddie around the body. Eddie time. And Eddie might light the fire.
Enough not to give away the free kick. Just have a look here. Just a little tap. And then here, tap. And then Eddie. That's a hard ball to pick up. And for Eddie Betts, that's a pretty standard kick for him. For most people, pretty hard.
An old-fashioned player, like many have said throughout this year, but looks like Kirsten and Hamlin going to him early.
Eddie Betts on fire through the traffic. He parted the seas and he kicks their opener.
To work with here, you can just see Eddie Betts' opponent is absolutely blocked. He did the old one round the back, dropped off his opponent, and then just came charging through.
The great block from Ellis Yeoman it was to set up Betts on the fly. Bit of lack of communication by the two Dockers, but great teamwork from the Crows.
Saw the goals. Gave it up to McKay. Still Siegeman. Missed Betts. Still Betts. Tex gave it to him. All part of the grand plan for Adelaide. From coast to coast.
They all do it. They practice it all the time. But come game day, Eddie Betts has found a way to get the foot. He's going to play on Eddie. Takes on Roughhead. This is what the game needs. More Eddie Betts. He's got it.
There's the turnover kick from Sicily. Eddie Betts, who had kicked 6 behinds in a row, said, I'm going to have a crack at playing on. I know I can do this.
When you need sizzle, go to the sizzle man. Just
55 metres, low ball, Eddie marks goal. Stewart touched it, but it was already over the line, I reckon.
Great mark. Watch this from Eddie Betts, though. I don't think he realised Stewart was just behind the line. Stewart comes forward here.
Marks at full speed.
And he bounces back to his feet. Atkins continued to run. He was the one that passed it to Gibbs.
He's a goal kicker.
And he thinks about the shot. He hooks it back instead for Eddie.
Oh! Third time lucky.
That was just like he placed it at training room on the marking bag.
Eddie the Eagle leaping through the skies and then snapping the goal.
Boy, that is just snuck in.
Oh, a few sprigs in the back there too. For Cox, have a look at him, went straight to it. Let's have a look at this snap.
Oh, wobbler.
A mongrel.
It needs to be.
gone, got it wide. Good tackling again. I'm not sure that was legal disposal. Greenwood, Betts. Crow's got another one.
Talk of good players in tight. Well, he's as good as anyone, Eddie Betts. Melbourne can't get their hands on the footy.
But at it. Awkward ball in the middle of the ground, Bernie. Or a chance here. They might be out, the Crows.
And it's in great hands with Eddie Betts. Eddie Betts. That's the one they needed.
It was in.
Just didn't seem to work out where it was. Oh, dangerous kick from Pittard. Speaking of danger, here's Eddie, still fooling them after all these years. Oh, they're still alive. The little Quicksilver.
And at the other end of the ground, it had to be Eddie time, and it was Eddie time.
Smith's followed the footy up. Now the big Texan. Just a high one forward. Bunteen's got to stand under the footy. He didn't fist it at all well. And Eddie Betts kicks the simplest goal.
Well, the umpire not buying that.
How can he do that?
Well, he takes the kick to the top of the square. The ace in the pack was none other than Eddie Betts. What a mark, what a time. On the siren. They'll go home happy. There's no finals for Adelaide this year.
On his mate sauce. Don't mind if I use your back sauce.
Haven't we seen some big marks? I think the fact that he elevated himself, got the legs right up, made it look even better than it was, but we'll take it. In the corner, the centering kick set up for Eddie.
Oh.
He was a bit sore after that. Lowest since 2013, so the numbers certainly have dropped off for Eddie Betts this year. But he's put that one through. We'll just set it up. It looks like he will. Greenwood was there. The fist was prominent. Silvani, Eddie Betts had him in his sights. He picked it up. He worked hard to win it. It deserved a goal.
Goal of the week. Makes another tackle and moves. Well, look at this. Stripping with one hand, separating it, and again. And then just had full control on where that ball was likely to sit. And then a left foot finish just shows he's got the full weaponry. I mean, that is just fantastic defensive play that in the end gives him an offensive return.
Pretty ordinary by Jed.
Bryce Gibbs. Eddie's coming out. He is restricted, and the umpire saw it. Against Lamb.
Yeah. He's on here. If he can cash in. It's a great lead.
Look at that. I tell you, Kieran Byrne probably like hold of him.
You want him to go, don't you?
I do. I think he's a big chance tonight.
Little skip. And that looks pretty sound as well. Another goal to Eddie.